When it comes to locations that define Crescent City, nothing beats our harbor. The epicenter of a town's thriving crab-based economy, there's always sights to see. Our harbor was especially a sight to see on December 23rd when they hosted the first annual boat light contest. Joined by our recently hired employee Rory McCain and his partner in crime and unpaid volunteer Captain Goodlin, we dabbled around the dazzling docks, getting the inside scoop on Crescent City's first annual Christmas boat light contest.
And here we are on the coast of the Oregon-California border, where we have our first annual boat show. Now we have the spirit of America dressed up beautifully with a polar bear and a snowman. We have Pacific Pride with the green lights and the Grinch figure. Very classic. Now, we have a couple of people who were too tired to dress up, so we're gonna move down to Resolution.
I'm keeping this in the video.
I'm going from David Attenborough to more of Apache the Pirate, but that's alright.
Firstly, I spoke with Michael Barr, grant manager for the Crescent City Harbor, and the man who got the grant for the event.
I'm the CEO for Community System Solutions, and we are the grant managers for the Crescent City Harbor District, and we've just become the social media and event coordinators for the harbor.
And could you tell me more about the Christmas lights event?
Yeah, so this is the first time we've had this event in at least a decade. It could be even 20 years. And so the Harbor Board of Commissioners was looking for other ways to bring folks into the harbor and to introduce them to what's going on down here. So we were looking for a Christmas event, and the lighted boats was suggested. So fishermen stepped up beautifully, and we've got over 20 boats that have decorated, and we've got lots of people coming down, and we've got food trucks and face painting happening for the youth down there. And so just a way to really introduce people to what's going on at the harbor. A lot of people know this is a working harbor and may not be comfortable coming down when the boats are going in and out, and crab pots are coming off, and trucks are moving back and forth. So having them come down on a weekend evening is a great way to do it.
So it's also to make the harbor seem a more welcoming place for the community members.
Exactly. Let's not think about the harbor as just a place to come to when it's their event. People should be thinking about coming down to the harbor. There's half a dozen restaurants down here. It's great walking, a lot of benches, a lot of things to look at and view, see life. So welcome people to come down anytime.
After learning about the background of the boat light contest, we walked around the harbor until dusk, getting some bewildering B-roll of the brightly beautified boats. One crew even let us on board their boat.
Check this out. We got the deer back here. We got the tree.
Yeah. The quiet humming of the boat was a calm contrast to the chatter outside. After it was completely dark and we got video of every decorated vessel, we headed back towards the car, and on the way we spotted Kris Kringle on the quay. After waiting patiently in line behind some tots for a turn with Santa, we were able to snag this exclusive interview with the big guy himself. Alright, so what brought you here from the North Pole?
Well, you know, I heard that there was some really cool stuff going on in Crescent City, and I just had to come down, early from Christmas time before the rush gets on and see what's going on down here in the harbor.
And are you enjoying the light show?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Being able to see all the boats decorated, that is awesome. It's one thing to see houses, right? That's really cool. But seeing all these boats, that's pretty amazing.
And what did the kiddos ask for?
You know what? One of the things that's really been cool is I've had a lot of kids ask me to get things for somebody else in their family, which is really super cool, I think kids get it sometimes better than we do. Somebody says, I want something from my dad. I want something from my mom or my little sister. But with that said, baby dolls are still really popular this year, and Legos seem to be running a close second for things that kids want.
And how are Mrs. Claus and the reindeer?
Mrs. Claus is doing pretty good, kind of busy. The reindeer, they're getting themselves warmed up for the big season. Hey, that one night, a lot of work there on those hoofs.
And thanks for sharing. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Mr. Claus?
No, I'm just thankful for everybody out here having a good time. It's an amazing time, good time for giving back, and that's really what Christmas is all about.
Thanks for sharing. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
2 weeks later, after the end of the holiday season, was the beginning of crab season. Me and Rory were back on scene to get footage of the once ornamented crab boats, now with decks full of crabbing equipment. The contrast was quite compelling. Here's a small compilation of before and after shots. Overall, the first annual Christmas Boatlight Festival was pretty cool. It was neat to see so much of our community in one place sharing the holiday spirit. Over 400 people showed up. Hopefully next year the Boatlight contest is an even bigger hit. If you'd like to know more about the Christmas Boatlights, you can contact the Crescent City Harbor District at 707-464-6174. For Redwood Voice Community News, I'm Ethan Caudill-DeRego.